momentarily, and we'll begin the show. And did you know I can talk this long? I'm aware that I could talk this long. I've actually got to work.
Anyone who's known you or worked with you for 5 years, like some of us have, knows that Daniel can talk for a really, really long time. And sometimes you think he doesn't know how to talk. And then Daniel starts the thing where he puts his hands like this, and then he looks to the side, then he looks to the other side. Then he does this motion a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. I offended. So.
Hey everybody, happy Taco Tuesday!
As we also like to call it, Fiesta Day.
And we also call it Cake Wednesday because it's cake every day.
Just remember to live, laugh, and whatever that other thing is.
Super salty Sunday, Saturday.
Ka-chow! Y'all ready? Let's do a show. Who here is ready to watch a show tonight? Is anybody ready to watch a show? Anybody? It's like a still life right now. Like, okay, good. There we go. The nice. So welcome to Bring Your Own Improv's 9 o'clock show, because I recognize almost everybody here, and it's the 9 o'clock. Are you ready to fucking do this? Sorry, Facebook. I know. That's okay. Not going to lose any sleep. So welcome to the show. For people on YouTube, get with the times. Come on to the Zoom. Watch the Zoom. Right now you're lagging. I haven't even sworn yet. What the crap? So seriously, come to here. You can participate, play along. Also, people on Facebook, if you're watching us on Facebook, I know who you are. I know you're there. You're friends of mine. You always tell me you watch on Facebook. Come to the Zoom. But before you come to the Zoom, hit the like button, hit the share button. If you could turn back time and all that crap, do that. While we're on the subject of hitting buttons, over here, we actually have a chat feature. That chat feature is really, really kind of cool, because in that chat feature, Mr. Daniel Lee White, or as I like to call him, Danny Boy. Danny Boy is putting up a link. That's a link to the Pay What You Wish. We're going to put that Pay What You Wish right over there, because this show doesn't have a set cost. This is Pay What You Wish. If you think that this show is worth $10, awesome. We will gladly take your $10. If you think it's worth $20, even better. If you think this show is worth $50, you are my kind of person. So if you only have $1 or $2, that's okay. We take whatever you got. If you don't, that's okay. I know you'll hit us next time. We're on the honor system. It's cool. Now, also, now that we've mentioned the chat, does everybody see the chat over here? I know that Daniel put over here, he put our Venmo, all our sorts of wonderful information here. And all the people who've come to join us from Facebook and YouTube, they got with the times. That chat feature over there is really important. That chat feature, you're going to actually give us a lot of information. That information is the things that we're going to use in the show. We're going to take your ideas and incorporate them and use them. So right now, I need to actually just break it down. A little technical moment. I need to see if y'all can type. So do me a favor, type into the chat. I want you to talk. Well, let's see. Tim can type. I'm very proud of you, Tim. Let's talk about your favorite. What's the first concert you ever went and saw? Talent shows and beatboxing. I don't know who they are, but that sounds like an awesome. Ooh, check that out. REO Speedwagon, B-52s. I like that. So now that we know that you guys can type, rock on. My name is Jonathan. I'm going to be your host. With me tonight, you know him, you love him. We've got our cast. Our cast starts off with the one, the only Audrey.
That's right, everybody. Cars fandom has never died. Lightning McQueen fans, rise up.
Ka-chow! We've got Meredith.
And don't forget his BFF forever and ever, Mater. He's also pretty cool.
Speaking of Mater, we've got Tim.
I can't wait until the Cars movie where they have hybrids and everyone saves money on fuel.
Thank you, Tim, for that. We've got Mallory.
All right, I'm starting to GoFundMe for Lightning McQueen Crocs because I really want a pair.
And last, but certainly not least, who's his name? Is the new guy? What's his name? Oh, Brett! We've got Brett.
So what's a dog's arch nemesis? It's a cat. Chow. Chow. Ka-chow. Okay. I think it
Ladies
works.
and gentlemen, in addition to
one.
the I like that. In addition to that ka-chow, we also have one more audience member. And that audience member will be revealed to us by Mr. Daniel Lee White, who has our fam cup.
What's going
Daniel.
on, Johnny baby?
Oh, Danny boy.
Yeah, you're in
flights
trouble
are
later.
telling me
Okay.
to get what name is in that cup, Danny boy.
This cup, the very important cup. It is indeed, I believe,
Is that cup a Waffle House cup?
it is absolutely a Waffle House cup. It's either
Are
this.
those Belgian waffles, Danny boy?
We're gonna talk later. We have Jesse.
Jesse. Jesse. Where is Jesse?
I was
Let's
told
bring
that
Jesse
Jesse needed to by a certain someone needed to be here for us.
Where is Jesse? There we go. There's Jesse. Jesse, you are our featured audience member. You're actually kind of in a position of great respect here because you are our featured audience member. And what's going to happen is a couple of my friends, we've got Audrey and Meredith, are going to ask you some questions. Those questions that you answer, we're going to take those answers and mold our show around them tonight. You are basically the author of the world, my friend. So, guys, Jesse, guys.
Sorry. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
There's a bit of an earthquake going on over there, but it's nice to see you, Jesse. Great to have
Well, it's
you.
nice to see you as well.
Yay. So, I've no. Take two.
My buddy over there needs a little bit of extra help. All right. I'll be playing the role of Meredith this evening. And I'm gonna ask a question of you, and you're gonna provide an answer. And that question is, what are your favorite movies, Jesse?
Oh man, how many can I list?
However many you would like.
Well, there's Cars, then Cars 2,
Correct
Cars
answer.
3. All of those Mater shorts and specials that you can get on Disney Plus. Those would have to be my top 25 movies. And then after that, golly, I'd have to say like another kid movie like Seven, or The Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Or Reservoir Dogs. Those are good ones.
You know, I really think that I might add those to the list for my my nephew to watch. He's like only 3, but I'm sure if he likes Cars and you like those movies along with Cars, it'll be perfectly fine for him to see
Listen,
them, right?
if your 3-year-old has as much trouble listening as my 4-year-old does, then have him watch Reservoir Dogs because you can always lend an ear.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that advisement. Mentioning of advisement, I might
Stuck
need
in the middle with you. Sorry, go ahead.
I might need a little bit more advisement, and that advisement is this. If I were to ride a beast or an animal into battle, which one should I ride?
Unicorn.
And what would you name it?
Princess.
Excellent. And wait, what was the animal? I missed it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unicorn.
Okay, thanks.
You clearly already know Meredith perfectly well.
Oh.
So since Meredith is riding into battle, what unusual object is she using as a weapon?
A loaf of bread.
Oh, that's, you know what? A good baguette can pack a hearty wallop. I've been known to.
No. We're talking about a loaf of Wonder Bread.
Of course.
Ooh.
You know what? It's very underrated in combat situations. So I
Very
think,
confusing.
yeah, it's reverse psychology. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so immediately you and I were like this right now because yes. Okay, so this battle is happening. There's bread. There are unicorns. Princesses abound. What is this battle all about?
Well, the server got the order wrong. I ordered it with penne and not bow ties.
Ooh, that's true. Very clear difference between the two.
Yep.
And it became an international incident.
Correct.
So
Intergalactic.
yes.
I like this. Space unicorns. Let's do it.
This is so far beyond our normal realm anyway. So when they make the movie of this battle, what is the soundtrack that is playing behind this the underscoring behind the scenes?
Boy, that's a good one. The soundtrack for this unicorn space battle fought with Wonder
Hey,
Bread. Well,
Just your personal favorite soundtrack as well.
yeah, it must be. I mean, so I'm thinking, man, it has got to be the theme from Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Oh
Yeah.
God, no, I'm so sorry.
We can amend because I actually don't know it, but the other ones that we know are awful, so maybe we should just stick with it.
Yeah, so what I enjoy is the fact that you would bring up Paw Patrol and puppies and those cats, chow. They're so male-y. If you were to have a pet, and it could be, real, mythical, it could be a combination of any two animals, what would that pet be?
A unicorn.
What would its name be?
Princess!
No way.
No way. I mean, way.
You
That's
clearly
really
I don't know where Princess would live here. I mean, but we'd make it happen.
Princess is a dainty unicorn, obviously.
Yes.
I am sure she is. All right, Jesse, you're going to stay here for 1 second because I'm going to need you for a thing for me. But we are going to move on to our very first game, which is Last Line, First Line. Now, in this game, it will be myself and the rest of the cast, and we will all be grouped into groups, 3 groups of 2 people. Numbers are hard. So each group will have their own independent scene going on. And if somebody hears a line and goes, wow, that would work in my scene, they're going to clap their hands together and say clap. And then they will say the exact same line. And then they'll continue their scene as normal, around and around and around until it's not funny anymore. All right, so if all of the cast could come in here, just so we can figure out who's with who, so I'm not all alone. I can't do this game by myself. So sad. All right. So on my screen, I see myself and Jonathan on the top. I see Tim and Brett on the bottom, and Meredith and Audrey on the side. Does that look right? To the rest of you? Yes? Okay, cool. So, Tim and Brett, you two are going to have a scene about Wonder Bread.
Wonder Bread.
Whatever Wonder Bread means to you. Meredith and Audrey, you are going to do a scene about space unicorns. Whatever those mean to you. And Jesse, so it doesn't look like I am cheating, you are going to give me the prompt for my scene with Jonathan.
I see.
Whatever you want, dude.
Does it have to do with all the other things we were talking about?
No.
Perfect. So it's going to be about a discussion you have between you and your best friend gushing over having done a very long Cars marathon.
All right, so gushing about a Cars marathon. Awesome. So we're going to do a little bit of a recap. Tim and Brett are going to be group 1, just so I don't start. So group 1, what are you guys?
Wonder Bread.
All right. Meredith and Audrey, group 2, what are you?
Space unicorns.
Space unicorns.
And Jonathan, I forgot what we are. What are we?
Cars marathon.
Cars marathon. All right. Tim and Brett, take it away.
Hey, buddy. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
I totally went to the store today
And
and I got us some multigrain, right?
Okay,
Right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Guess what it's got? A lot of grains. Think about it.
All right, I know you're trying a whole new comedy bit for your stand-up. I just don't honestly. I tried to stay there with you. You gotta work on this, man. 'Cause
Okay.
that cat is gonna eat you.
You have got to work on this. This power relay isn't going to fix itself. We are going to need maximum magical power.
Oh gosh, I really hope that we can maybe use the power of friendship to get this maximum power.
Princess, we need the power of electricity for this one, actually.
So,
Clap. We need the power of electricity for this one. It's a Tesla. I've seen Volts, seen Teslas. There's a whole section of diesels we still have to see.
There's
Oh my God.
so many of them. I don't even remember where we started. Were we with like the sedans or like the minivan? Where even
I
are
don't know.
we?
We were with the subcompacts. I stopped caring. I just
Clap.
stopped.
Honestly, I just stopped caring about your routine. It's just, I need someone that can help pay the bills.
I mean, I brought you some food at least.
I mean, I brought you some food.
You spilled the rations all over the computer, Princess. Now I have to...
Well, I was just really hoping that, sunshine and rainbows can help.
Whimsy.
Sunshine and rainbows can help.
Hey, this is like your concept of comedy is like almost there, and I just don't want to see another like incident where they just like booed you off
Clap.
stage.
I just don't want to see another incident. I don't want to. There's the convertibles. They revolted.
I know it's become a real issue, but it's okay. We've got other stuff to fix it.
Clap. It's okay. We got other stuff to fix it, like.
If you say whimsy one more time, I am kicking you right out the airlock, Princess.
You know what, Geraldine? Maybe I'm getting angry right now. I'm angry.
There we go. We can harness that power.
I don't know what to do with this thing on my forehead, but I want to poke things with it now.
I'm hooking up the electrodes to your anger pheromones. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you.
Clap.
I'm gonna kill you for not laughing at my jokes.
It's just okay. All right, just you can try again. You could try again. Just give me the multigrain thing again.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like seriously, I've been working hard on this. All right.
All right.
Guess what this spread is? Are you curious?
I'm very curious. What is it?
Are you wondering what it is?
You could say I'm.
Clap. Are you wondering what it is? It's a car. Ka-chow.
Ka-chow!
Ka-chow! Ka-chow!
And scene! Ka-chow, everybody. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful job. All right, I'm going to pass this off now to Brett.
Oh, yeah. Everyone get out of here. I don't know how. Get out of here, guys.
How do I
Leave. Everybody, I'm going to introduce the next game. The next game we're going to play is called Lines from a Chat. And we're going to have 3 people. Jonathan, Audrey, and maybe one of you. And what's going to happen is that those 3 people are going to have a scene. And they're also going to have some lines to help them continue the scene. And those lines are going to be things that you type in the chat. So yeah, like I said, we have room for 1 guest. If anyone wants to play this, Lori's going to play. Let's get Lori in here. Ka-chow.
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 Ka-chow. All right, so let's Who was on the board? Tim was on the board, right? Tim, what haven't we seen yet?
I have not seen anything of penne, not bow ties.
Penne, not to. All right, so.
So it's like pasta.
Okay, so
Penne
let's.
pasta.
Yeah. Let's see a scene about a restaurant, a pasta restaurant. Where you guys are in a pasta restaurant, and chat, don't forget to keep typing lines in the chat so these guys can use it. You guys can start.
Hey, welcome to Olive Garden. What do you want? I know you're just here for the bread and the salad. What was that?
Tomato, a fruit, or a veggie?
It's a veggie. Goes in your sauce. It's all kinds of things. What's up?
I apologize for her. That was a very rude question to ask at Olive Garden of all places.
Lives of great men remind us that we can make our lives sublime and departing, leave behind us footprints in the sands of time. Because after all this pasta and breadsticks, dig it in.
Wow.
Ka-chow to that, sir. Ka-chow to that. Indeed. So, where is the garden at?
You're really asking where the garden is at Olive Garden. Just give them the old razzle dazzle and they'll order some soup, pasta fagioli, and get the hell out of here and hopefully leave me a good tip.
What a fancy joint.
It's the Olive Garden, lady. If this is your idea of fancy, you and I got problems, but shake it off because you're on fire. So what the hell do you want?
The gnomes are among us.
Exactly. The gnomes are among us, and they have been telling us so much about certain plants that can be ingested and digested. We've heard tell of eggplants, perhaps?
How many salamanders do you see? Because this is a really weird, just how many salamanders do you see? Do you see 1, 2? Do I look like a big salamander?
7.
You are not President Kennedy. So I don't know what you're talking about these salamanders.
No, we can't be rude to the Olive Garden manager. That's not the way we do things here. We appreciate your authority, and if we pass the vision test, do we get to sample the eggplant parmesan?
TK421, why are you not at your post? I want these two out of here. Get them out of here. Like I can't deal with these hippies anymore. Hey, who do you think you are? Ka-chow!
You're scaring the Olive Garden manager. Sir, do you ever feel like a paper bag blowing in the wind? Because that's what we've just been through, and it's been a rough day. All we want is just a taste of eggplant.
May I have a pasta now is what I want you to say. Just tell me you want the pasta, what you want in it, and go. You want eggplant. What do you want?
I want to take the train to the subway station right now. I'm out of here. I've had enough of this place.
Cross a bridge of lava, why don't you? I
feel
can't take it anymore.
We're messing up this audition to be Olive Garden patrons. We're the worst customers you've ever seen, aren't we?
I want to combine some brown sugar, make a little dessert. I'm not into pasta. I'm into cheesecake.
The floor's lava. Let's just do this. Oh yeah, go ahead. We'll have the cheesecake. Floor's lava. It's lava cake. It's chocolate lava cake. It's our new special. We take the little cannoli chips. Yeah, my salad needs then too, buddy. That's enough out of you. You'll get more when
And
you get
scene. Well, I don't think any salad like that should really end, because endless salad it sounds so inviting and tasting and vigorous and hearty. And I don't have a segue, so we're going to go straight into the interrogation room, because that's also really sort of the worst kind of salad. Iceberg lettuce. So interrogation room is a great guessing game, because Meredith is our criminal and she has to guess what crime she's being accused of, who's her accomplice, and where she did the crime. But the thing is, it's not going to be a crime that's really illegal. It's just going to be something we come up with. So, I need the help of a volunteer along with Mallory to figure out how to have Meredith guess what these things are. Would anyone like to volunteer with Mallory? Or we might have Ka-chow. Does that mean you'd like to volunteer, Spencer? Ka-chow? No? Okay, well, that's totally cool. Let's bring up another cast member who'd like to help Meredith figure out what she just did, who she did it with, and where it was done. Jonathan, come on up. Oh, Jared, yay! Jared's here along with his precise instructions for many various methods of cookery a moment ago. Now, I'm going to send Meredith back into the waiting room where she can't hear what we're going to accuse her of, and we're going to come up with something that's going to be fun. Yay! All right. Has she been sent into the dungeon of weightiness of weight? It's not weightlessness, it's weightiness because you got to wait a lot. Even if the dungeon were in space, there'd probably be some weighting there, even though it's weightless. Anyways, so we have to figure out what's a crime. What is the most recent thing that you went out of the house for? What is the most recent thing that you went out of the house for? For lettuce, ooh, library books, coffee, COVID shot. Ooh, okay. Taking the trash out, bike path, buying plants, pick up children. Let's do buying plants. I like buying plants. That the crime was buying plants, but what was so devious about the buying plants? What kind of plant was it? What did it do? What was it? Come up with a very interesting quality of this plant. Did it smell like farts? It took the wrong birthed unicorns. Oh yes, a plant that birthed unicorns. The crime was buying plants that birthed unicorns. Yes, we're not going to go any farther with that. Buying plants that birthed unicorns or had unicorn babies, however you want to do that. So next, who was her accomplice? Who was her accomplice? Was it what's one of your favorite Disney movie characters? Let's bring that up. Porky. Okay, we got Porky Pig. Princess, Belle, Mayor McCheese, Pumbaa. How do you Lightning McQueen? Let's do Lightning McQueen because the Ka-chow theme.
Ka-chow.
Lightning McQueen, which is a totally cool character. I still see the movie, but it'll be cool. So the accomplice was Lightning McQueen, and where did this happen? Let's get a non-geographical location, which is like not a mountain. Like what's not like a country, the mall, a pool. A mountain could be non-geographical in a way, but BYOI Island, in the broom closet. Let's do a bakery. Okay, so to wrap it up, what Meredith is going to take the next 2 hours to guess is, or 5 to 10 minutes. I'm not sure. I just make this stuff up. She bought plants that birthed the unicorn with Lightning McQueen in a bakery. All right, you got that?
All right, hang on. So Meredith was buying plants that birthed unicorns in a bakery with Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, that's what I got too. So
perfect. You took all the parts and you put it into one thing, and it was like wonderful.
Okay, that first thing threw me off. Not gonna lie.
Sometimes I can ramble and be a little bit confusing, and when I put all that together, it's still confusing. So it's working. But what we're going to do now is we have to support Meredith because there's a lot of guessery here, a lot of guessing. So how do we help with that? If she's guessing close to where the hints are steering her, we're going to give her thumbs up, or we can do the snap. But thumbs up is easier here. But if she guesses right, let's clap for her. Okay. Let's give her a round of applause because I'm excited to see where this goes because this is the most illegalist crime ever, and let's bring Meredith in because she really has to answer for those allegations. I'll see you guys. I'll see you in a few.
Hello. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're comfy.
Well, I'm doing just fine, dear. Thank you so much for asking.
Well, I am sick being in the same room of a disgusting criminal like this.
Well, then, if you don't want to be in the same room with me, you could just let me go out of this room.
Hey, you don't give the orders here. We give the orders here.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So what possessed you to, do this awful agricultural display?
Well, you see, the thing is that I've never quite had a green thumb, so I decided to, destroy the world.
So that was the master plan. Glad we caught you now.
yeah,
Well, Drat,
sure glad we caught you way before destroying the world. So like, you got a thing for like corn stalks? You like love Iowa?
well, I've always thought of the Midwest as the bread bowl of America, but I've always enjoyed the corn stalk because it helps feed my cows.
Yeah, well, you do have that livestock. You also have the singular kind of corn.
I do. I actually have a popcorn and another kind of corn that just comes in by itself, a kernel, a little itty bitty kernel, just waiting to burst out into something cute and tasty and salty.
Burst out with something indeed. What is it that attracts you to them? Is it the stretch marks? Is it the hormonal shift? What is it?
Well, what I've always been particularly interested in is how the hormonal shift of corn makes me want to help them be more balanced.
Well, remember, we're not talking about the fields of corn. We're talking about a single corn.
My kernel, yes.
A little bit more than that. I mean, it's quite interesting how you actually, acquired all of this thing that
This
you
this ear of corn.
did. Well, you also have that cycle that you use. I've seen you at the circus actually, before this whole thing when we were still checking to see if it was really you and you were on that fantastic cycle.
Yes, well, I like to take that cycle up on the tightrope.
What kind of cycle is it?
A unicycle. And I like to take my unicycle and combine it with my kernel and make it a unikernel.
A unikernel, huh?
Unikernel. Yep. That's the thing.
Maybe it's actually my unicorn. That actually
There you go. All right.
might be a trendier name instead of a unikernel. It rolls off the tongue a little bit more.
All right, but it wasn't just, curing a unicorn. It's the way you got them that really is upsetting.
I just saw all those party hats and all those horses, and I was just like, right on there, stuck like glue, because my saliva is like super glue. It's toxic.
If only it was that wholesome.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay.
You know what? Just with that, I'd like to hear if you are willing to confess right now what it is, or are we gonna have to question you more?
Did I happen to use my sweat as the adhering thing to adhere horns onto horses? Was it a bodily fluid?
No.
Thank God. Okay. We're fine. Okay.
But thanks for taking us on that little trip there. So earlier, you mentioned a green thumb.
Yes.
Is that what's behind this?
Yes. Well, you see, I always thought of myself as a gardener, and I have these green thumbs that a troll gave me once in Central Park, and he told me that with these green thumbs, I could create these mystical creatures called kernel corns, but I decided to change the name to unicorn.
Thank you for doing that. Makes our life a lot easier.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, good. I'm so glad I could help. Is there
So-
anything else I could do to help you?
Was there anything in between, like having green thumbs and the creation of these creatures?
Well,
Is there a step missing in there that might connect those two things?
well, I put my thumb on the horse's forehead, and out pops a horn.
That's what green thumbs are known for, right?
They grow things.
Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
on horses' heads, but sometimes in other places.
Yeah, you know those like
Like the-
terracotta little ceramic containers
Yeah,
in the
like a
ground
chia
even.
A chia pet, right? Like I got all these nice, cute ceramic terracotta figurines.
Even in the ground, that green thumb can be helpful.
Yeah.
And I put those ceramic things down, and I went and I dug some holes in the ground, and then I put my thumb in the ground, and then out popped a unicorn.
Huh.
Hmm.
You know, usually green thumbs are known for, I don't know, sprouting something different than that
Some
out.
kind of plants. Yeah, you're right. I also like to grow plants.
Oh, that is
Hmm.
good. But you know,
Yeah.
somewhere along the line, these unikernels came out.
So, where did the unikernels come from?
How did you go from those things that are growing to the kernel corns?
Well, it's a really simple process. The troll taught me all of it. What you did is you took your thumb, you put it in the ground, and when you put it in the ground, out shot a sprout of some kind, and it became a plant. And from the plant bore these kind of fruits that were the unicorns.
Did they bear them as fruits really, or are you lying to us? Or did maybe you have to sit there looking at those plants, making them,
You know
and
what?
then
You're right.
unicorn shoots out?
It had nothing to do with bears at all. You're right. I don't know why I'm trying to bring other bears or other animals into it. I actually put my thumb in the ground, and then I became immediately impregnated with a unicorn, and I had to expel a unicorn from myself.
Wow. I'm glad you
gave
confessed to that, but we're looking for a different
What?
crime you committed, somewhat related.
I gave birth to a unicorn.
Well, you didn't. That thing that came out of the ground.
Gave birth to a unicorn.
What was
Say it.
But where did I do this? Who would've thought? Oh gosh.
Do you know the crime you've committed?
I committed a crime by putting my thumb in the ground and having the earth birth.
Earth birth. Earth birth the corn kernel.
A unikernel.
You know what? Let's just leave your thumb out of the ground. I think we're more focused on what the cause and effect of that.
That sprout thing that you mentioned.
I had the earth birth a unikernel. I made a plant that made the plant made a unicorn. And it was born from the earth. And it came from my uterus. I just put my thumb.
No, leave
the ground.
Excuse me,
in
detectives.
between the dirt and the creature.
Detectives, we have a real quick problem. I just need to let you know that the trees that had the Caesarean dragons are right now, we've got them in holding cell number 2. And also the cacti that adopted the iguanas, they're going to go in cell 4. I just needed to let you know.
Thank you.
Our criminal suddenly seems
right.
very excited.
This should be good.
Okay, so I did not put my thumb in the ground. No, that's just dirty, and I don't want to do that because look at my
It'd be
thumbs are
ridiculous.
great. No, instead, I made a tree grow. There's a tree. There are no trees. There are
A
zero
more
trees.
general,
Vague.
yeah,
A plant. I made a plant happen, and from that plant, I grew. I birthed unicorns.
There you go.
Oh my.
There you go. But
if you would have remembered an event like that so much clearer.
It's the thumbs that got me all confused.
all right. But it bad enough. But where you did it, and such a sweet place too.
You know, that's why it did not come from my body at all. It came from Candyland. It's a very sweet place.
Mm.
No.
I mean, all those muffins and pastries.
I love me some good pastries. You know, I just figured I might as well do it there because I could eat my pastries and grow my unicorns. I did it at a bakery.
Yes.
Oh, hi! I did it.
Good.
You
Somehow
did.
That one came quicker. I don't know why.
You
Oh,
know,
you're so sweet.
but I know you, and you could not have done this alone.
You're right. You're right. I couldn't. I was trying to put my thumb in the ground. Some other genius came up with this idea.
Yeah, and we would have caught him, but God, too fast. Just
You
speeding
know-
off the track. There he goes.
Speedy Gonzalez is very fast.
He is. That's an enjoyable fun fact, and thank you for sharing that. But let's get back to your partner in crime here. Did you choose this individual for a getaway car type of thing because you knew what you're doing was so bad?
So what I always really enjoyed about my partner in crime is the fact that he has such a great family around him. They sometimes are like his pit crew. Speed Racer came on by in a clutch, and he was like, I got you, just get in the car, I'm gonna go on this track. And I was like, thanks, Speed Racer.
Go Speed Racer, go.
Is
But we
it-
know he wasn't there. So quit trying to throw him under the bus. That's not a hint, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I got starting to panic. I was like thinking to myself, what does Keanu Reeves have to do with this? You know?
As far as we know, very little. I feel comfortable in saying we can rule Keanu Reeves out. But
you know what? Oh my gosh. Y'all are just you got me. You got me. Wow. You got me.
Wow, indeed. You know, there's another thing that is said that is like the catchphrase of your accomplice.
You know what? I couldn't even get him to stop saying it. It was just like on repeat. It was like a broken record. Ka-chow, 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 ka-chow. Lightning McQueen! That's right. He was
Right.
my partner in crime. So, yeah, that's what I did. I'll sign that confession. Y'all were taking notes while I did it, so I just had to sign it, right?
no,
Nope.
I wasn't taking notes.
I was too invested. So
what had happened was
Go on.
I made a plant grow, and from that plant came unicorns, or as I will now forever call them, unikernels. And I did it at a bakery with Latin McQueen.
Ka-chow!
Wow. That was a heck of a crime. I'm gonna pass it on now to Meredith, who is gonna host our next game.
I need a host now. Hey guys, we're gonna play another fun game. That was really hard. Good job, guys. Okay, so the next game that we're gonna play is a game called Typewriter. I'm going to write a book because that's obviously what I do, is write books. But I need help, a lot of help, because I only have 2 thumbs and I need to have another 2 thumbs to help me write this book. So this volunteer that will help me write the book, I need to probably turn on my chat first, is I'm going to turn to them and they're going to help me with figuring out some key parts of this book, like who the characters are, what their names are, different plot points perhaps, and maybe they can help me edit things. It'll be really great. So if there's someone around here who would like to help me write a book, Spence, yes, please come on down. Can someone help me find? Yeah, hello.
Oh, hi.
This is exciting. Okay, so we're gonna write a book.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm super excited too. So we're gonna have this absolutely wonderful and beautiful story, and we're gonna see our actors play the story that we write.
Great.
Okay?
Okay.
So I see your background and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's the space. So I'm feeling something spacey. So what do you think we should call our story if it had like a spacey theme to it?
Ooh, the voyage of the golden raisin.
Oh, the voyage of the golden raisin. Oh man, I'm so excited. Hold on, I'm getting my typewriter out, and then I need to feed the paper through, and then like just do the thing with the thing. Tink, you know, the bells. Okay, so the voyage of the golden raisin.
Right.
And let me just type that in first. One thing that we need to make sure of is that we need to have our trusty hero, the golden raisin.
Right.
So who should play the golden raisin? We have Jonathan, Audrey, Tim, Mallory, or Brett. Who should be the golden raisin?
Oh, Brett should be the golden raisin.
I agree. Brett, you are the golden raisin.
Okay.
And Brett has the golden raisin has a trusty sidekick friend. What would this sidekick trusty friend be?
Oh, the trusty friend would be a duck.
I'm a duck. Okay, and who should be this duck?
Ooh, who likes ducks in our cast?
Yes.
Audrey likes ducks, apparently. So Audrey should be the duck.
Excellent. So Audrey, you'll be a duck. And what is this duck's name?
Oh, this duck's name is Stitcher, obviously.
Oh, that sounds so great. So we have our golden raisin, Brett, and our duck friend, who is Audrey, whose name is, Stitcher, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is why you're here, because I am about as forgetful as Dory is in Finding Nemo.
That's okay.
Get ready for a wild ride.
We'll just keep swimming. It's fine.
So, thank you. So, all right, let's go ahead and let's write this story. They're on a mission. Obviously, when you're in space, you're obviously on a mission. What is their mission?
Oh, they're looking for Space Nemo.
Oh, they're looking for Space Nemo. Okay, so let's see our golden raisin and Stitcher the duck in space looking for Nemo.
Yeah. It's a clownfish shaped vessel. And it has solar sails, but one of them is shorter than the other. That's why it's named Nemo.
All right, let's see that happen. All right, take it away, guys.
I thought that we were looking for Nemo, but I think that we can take a little rest stop near the Breadcrumb Nebula. What do you say?
We can't keep taking pit stops like this. get. But
It's too late. I have control of the helm. I'm going to the breadcrumb nebula.
you're lucky I can't control this ship because I have no hands. I'm a golden raisin. We need to find Nemo.
You really are the brains of the operation here. All right. Once we stock up on breadcrumbs for our ship, we can finally find Nemo.
Stitcher, if I had hands, I would shake you. But I can't because I'm a raisin.
You have no choice but to trust me. That's our dynamic.
All right, you're just always hungry.
All right. We're gonna have to pause here real quick. Spence, I know that this relationship is all built on trust. And Golden Raisin doesn't have hands. So I'm pretty sure that that's only built for disaster. So we need to give this Golden Raisin some hands. How many hands should this Golden Raisin have?
So I think that the Golden Raisin is going to end up having 4 hands due to a encounter with a mad scientist who came up with like some mojo. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how this works, but
that is perfect. You are a writer, and that is exactly what we need. So we have a 4-handed Golden Raisin. Okay, let me get the white out because we can't delete on a typewriter.
Yeah.
So white out. Okay, then let's go back to the part where the Golden Raisin wanted to shake the duck and go.
I have control of the ship. I got the wheel. Look. Hey. You promised that I could be your eyes and I could be your hands. What's the meaning of this?
I feel something happening. This feels like something just happened. Whoa!
Oh, that's just really upsetting. I'm really upset right now.
What? It's like a scientist did this. What?
I need some breadcrumbs. I'm stress eating breadcrumbs right now.
You don't understand. Honestly, my core is being tested at the moment, and it's not looking good. We need to find Nemo fast.
You think
all right, let's pause here because I agree.
Not
we
pause.
do need to. We'll pause quickly, Brett. So they need to find Nemo. And someone obviously is also trying to find Nemo. Who else is trying to find Nemo?
Obviously, Princess, the space unicorn.
Princess, the space unicorn, makes a comeback. Princess, the space unicorn is coming on in, and they're going to help find this Nemo character or ship. Who is playing Princess, the space unicorn?
Who wants to play the princess? Jonathan wants to play princess.
Jonathan wants to play the unicorn.
Yep.
Yes, Jonathan. This is your role. This is your moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what will happen now that Princess the Space Unicorn is now in the mix.
Captain, Stitcher.
That's
I think
me.
we know why I'm here. It's time to find Nemo.
Time to find Nemo. Just let me shake this duck real quick.
No! I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this.
All right. I can't work under these conditions. So what I'm going to do is I've got my tracking horn on. I used to think it's my tracking horn. It's kind of hard to see. So what I need is somebody to, this is really uncomfortable to say, but I need you to shake me like a big 8-ball, just like a magic 8-ball, and the horn should direct us wherever we're going.
Looks like I don't have any use on this ship anymore, so I guess Golden Raisin can just do that too.
Yeah, I can do that real quick. Hold on, Princess.
That way, Stitcher. Go that way.
Go on, Stitcher.
You want me to put the gas on the pedal, or should you do that now, Golden Raisin?
Wait. He's on the move. He's on the move.
He's on the move. Stitcher, get on the wheel.
You're telling me that Nemo can move around through space? He's not just in one place? Oh, this is more hard than I thought.
I don't think you understand the purpose of jet propulsion in space.
Okay, fine. But can we at least stop by the breadcrumb nebula first?
I'm shaking you again.
Scene. That was, I think, by far the best story that I've ever written. And I did all the work. No, you did all of the work, obviously, Spence. Thank you so much for helping us out. And scene.
This is why I don't write anymore.
Clearly, we've had a wonderful story being told, but it sounds like some of our characters made some pretty bad decisions, which is why we are now playing this line game called Good Idea, Bad Idea. This is a game where our whole cast and maybe some of you will be up here on the Zoom, and if you have a good idea for a situation, you're going to raise your hand and say me, both verbally and visually, and I will call on you and you'll give some good advice. And then the next person will give some bad advice that kind of corresponds to that. So, for example, good idea, you should feed your cat. Bad idea, you should feed your cat amphetamines. That'll be a really terrible situation for everybody. So, if you would like to play this game, please put your name down in the chat and I will add you to our lineup. And if you are a human in our cast, you should also join our lineup so that I'm not all alone up here. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, BYOI can come on in. Don't feed your cats amphetamines, though. All right, and we're also going to get some little bits. Oh, ooh, yes. Jesse can also join in our lineup. And while you're in the chat, please, can you give me some college courses that you maybe would like to take again, or that you would love to go back to college for? Can you please put some of your favorite books in the chat? And you know what? What's like a work environment that is way too dangerous, way above your pay grade? I'm thinking nuclear reactor, personally. And if there's any Disney Pixar characters who have 4 wheels that you really like, you can put that in the chat too. I'm really curious to hear what your favorites are. All right. Love it, love it, love it. We have so many. All right, so let's keep this really easy. Give me some good ideas and bad ideas about producing videos.
Me.
Meredith.
Good idea. Make sure you establish a really great pre-production and have all of your finances in check.
Bad idea.
Tim.
Start a YouTube channel.
Me.
Daniel.
Good idea. Make sure all of your VCR heads are clean and that the videotape is new and out of the package.
Me? Bad idea? Make sure that all your VCR heads are clean and none of the VCR just are out of the package.
That's too retro for me. So, you know what? Let's move on. Now that we've learned everything about video production from 1970 to now, let's get some good ideas and bad ideas about gardening. What should you do when you garden?
Me.
Daniel.
Good idea. Take your thumbs and stick them in the ground.
Tim?
Bad idea. Take your thumbs and stick them elsewhere before you stick them in the ground.
The hesitancy.
Can I get a good idea after that one?
Tim, what's your good idea for gardening?
Me. Get your hands in contact with the dirt because there's a bacterial thing that causes your body to build serotonin from that connection.
Me.
Meredith.
Bad idea. Sneeze directly into the dirt so the dirt becomes one with your bacteria.
That's my plans for this weekend. All right. Brett, I see you. I see you.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Good idea. use the sun to plant plants.
Bad idea.
Jonathan.
Bad idea is plant your plants directly on the sun.
Good idea.
His effort thrived on the sun. Tim.
Use a shovel to dig holes.
Me.
Me.
Daniel.
Use your neighbor as fertilizer. That's the bad idea.
That's the worst idea I've ever heard. Please give me some good ideas and bad ideas for working in a chemistry lab.
Good idea.
Meredith?
Good idea. Make sure you follow all safety procedures in the lab.
Bad idea. Me.
Jonathan?
Just make shit up as you go along.
Improv.
Me.
Daniel.
Safely handle all dry ice products.
Bad idea.
Jesse?
With your bare hands.
Me.
Brett.
Good idea. Try to mix dinosaur species and bring them back to life.
Me.
Daniel?
Bad idea. Then open up it as a theme park and throw as many people as you can in before you've even tested the concept.
There's a whole franchise about bad ideas. You're right.
Me.
Daniel.
Good idea. Never bring your lunch into the chemistry lab.
Me.
Meredith.
Make yourself a chemical sandwich.
Chemical sandwich. All right, I think we're going to bring this back out to outer space. Some good ideas and bad ideas for being an astronaut.
Me.
Meredith.
Make sure that you listen to Princess of Space Unicorn's navigational advisement.
Me.
Daniel.
Make sure bad idea. Make sure you take lots of drugs so you're able to listen to Space Unicorn's advisements.
And scene. That's, you know what? You're right. Maybe you should give your cats amphetamines. Maybe that was what we've learned this whole time. All right, so I have done a wonderful job of hosting so far, and that's why I have to pass it off to Jonathan to give somebody else a chance.
Thank you very much, Audrey. But as you folks know, we didn't just come here to make you laugh. We came here to actually talk to you about projects. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, but the amazing Wonder Tool Corporation has asked me to remind you that if you'd like, you can purchase your very own improv ticket tonight. One time only. We have a special deal for you tonight. For $10, you can buy a ticket for this improv show because this show is pay what you wish. So that means if you think this show is worth $10, you can pay $10. But wait, there's more. If you think this show is worth $20, you can actually buy a $20 ticket. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Could it be any better than that? There actually is. If you thought this show was worth $50, you could pay us $50. And if you buy this show for $50, we will thank you in the chat. We'll also thank you if you buy the $10 ticket and the $20 ticket. But I know what you're saying, my friends. I've only got a couple of dollars. Well, we have an option for you. You can pay whatever you wish. So over here, we've got a link right there. As you can see, those payments can be done in one easy payment to Venmo at bringyourownimprov.com or paypal.me/BYOI. Which brings us to our next game. Our next game is a game that we call Centerpiece, or as I like to call it, Revolver with an Extra Person. In Centerpiece, we're going to have 4 scenes going on simultaneously. There will be 4 scenes with 5 people. That means Tim, Brett, Audrey, Meredith, and perhaps one of you will each be doing 2 scenes. Tim, however, will be doing all the scenes. And Tim is going to have to do these scenes. And what's going to happen is every now and then I'm going to yell, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4. And it's going to jump back and forth. Basically, what I'm doing is trying to confuse Tim to the best of my possible abilities. So what I need to know is, do we have anybody who thinks they want to maybe play a character? And that's easy. Oh, Tim, I know. So what I need to find out, is there anybody who'd like to join us in this game? It's a really easy game. We'll give you the topic, and you just have to work with our illustrious cast and, of course, Tim. But it's really, really simple. Really, really simple. I like everything. Oh, it looks like Corey has volunteered. So, Corey, why don't we bring Corey in there and let's get our cast up on screen. Let's see. Let's bring everybody in. Where's Corey? Where do we got Corey? Where's Corey?
I may not have laser
There's
beam
Corey.
back. I may not have laser beam
Awesome.
back.
Oh, you made him at laser beam back up. I like it, Corey. I like it. Let's get the rest of our cast up here so I can see him. I'm going to actually leave the room for just a minute. So there we go. And then there we go. There we go. Look at that. 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 Now, I'm going to take myself out of here. And the first thing I see Corey and Brett. Corey, you, Brett, and Tim are going to be scene 1. And let's see. What haven't we talked about? Jesse, I'm going to unmute you for a second, Jesse.
Okay.
Jesse, what have we not talked about that you really wanted to talk about tonight during the show?
Meth.
All right.
Yes.
That escalated very, very quick.
It's been on my mind all day.
I too am a fan of the numbers.
Scene 2 is going to be, we've got Corey, I'm sorry, we've got Brett, Audrey, and Tim. Brett, Audrey, and Tim are scene 2. Jesse, what else have we talked about that isn't drug related that you would like to see?
Carnivals. They're actually related.
Carnivals. So scene 2 is carnivals. And then we've got Audrey, Meredith, and Tim, which will be, as we like to call it in the business, scene 3. Scene 3, you know what? We've talked a lot about Lightning McQueen, and I got to be completely honest. I'm a little upset that we haven't talked anything about Mater because he makes me think of potatoes. So your scene is going to be about potatoes. And then we've got our last scene, which is Meredith, Corey, and Tim. And for that scene, audience, I need you to tell me, when you were a wee child, what was the one thing you wanted to be when you grew up? But a grown-up told you couldn't do that. It was ridiculous. It was frivolous. And you picked whatever career you're in now. Actress. I like it. Oh, actress, dentist. You know what? Corey, Meredith, Tim, scene 4 is going to be about acting in dental commercials. So scene 1, can you recap what your scene is for me?
Math.
Yeah.
Scene 2.
Carnivals.
Carnivals.
Scene 3.
Potatoes.
And scene 4, what is your scene?
Acting in a dental commercial.
I think I would like to see scene 2 and begin.
Hey, everybody. That's right. Everybody step right up. You can test your strength with the strong man machine.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh,
Check these guns out.
You think you got what it takes, sir?
I got more than what it takes. Give me a ball.
You can't catch me.
That guy's super fast, so here, it's $60 per ball.
$60.
Scene 3.
Best crop in Idaho, I have to say.
Are we allowed to cook them next time?
Yeah, but it requires boiling, and that's hard work.
Aw, Grandpa.
That takes too long. I just want to eat my potato.
Well,
I value the sense in that statement.
What? I gotta tell you a secret. I've been adding salt and pepper to my potatoes.
Why?
Scene 4.
What was that? That totally ruins the flavor.
Scene 4.
Hello. No, wait. Hello. No, no. Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
I'm just not feeling it with this. Like, we have this presentation, but it's just, we're working so hard. What's missing?
I think we're missing the teeth. We're missing the floss. We need the floss for this dental commercial.
But what is my motivation?
Scene one.
Mom, Dad, I can learn this stuff. I can learn math. I can learn it. One day I saw a fire fuck and then I counted how many ladder steps were on it.
Good job, son. See, honey, this is why we have such a beautiful child, because he knows how to math. And
Yeah.
Yay! So when you do that, do you use your fingers and your hands and your elbows?
No. 1, 2.
Son. I think you rather learn about. You're doing a good job. About this stuff. You're doing a good job anyway. You're doing a really good job, man.
Yeah, keep that up. But keep your feet on the ground, because then we can figure out how to count when you don't have to turn your head and stuff.
Don't stifle my creativity. I want to count on my feet.
Scene 3.
I hope it's okay with you, but I made a little lamb reduction to go with the potatoes.
Crying out loud, why didn't you say that earlier? I was wondering where Missy the Lamb went.
Well, I just figured that it was the right thing to add with a little bit of oregano and a little bit of basil.
Well, we were going to reduce her anyway, so.
Scene 2.
Come on, give me the ball. I'll pay $60.
Yeah, I don't take checks. I warn you.
Okay, all right, here, just take it. Just take it right there.
All right, nice credit card.
I appreciate you using real people for this game.
This is not a union job. Are you actually going to throw something at me?
Scene 1.
Look at it. Just look at it.
Now, son.
You can count the calluses on him. Oh my goodness.
Look at this one.
What's the angle on that bunion?
You're not
You're gonna have to.
You may have to see like a footologist about all those bunions.
Honey, we're gonna have to take care of him.
How dare you change potato?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Grandma, but ever since I started learning that food can be good, I just can't help myself.
But potato is good.
Yeah, listen, your grandma over there. She knows what's going on.
Grandma and Grandpa, I'm so sorry.
Don't you stop moving. You better make this a challenge.
Haven't thrown anything yet. Where is this going?
Just keep going.
Scene 1.
So, your feet look a lot better, son, now that we've done this, and I think you can actually count to 20.
Scene 4.
Well, I need to rehearse this script. Where's the lines for the script? I need to learn this.
Wait, you got a script? Not fair. I'm going to go to my trailer if someone doesn't give me a script right now.
Scene 2.
Listen, I'll give you $400 if you act as another target for me.
I do deserve to be punished, sir.
Now get out there and run. Yes.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh my God.
Don't stop moving. Don't stop moving.
I might have a concussion.
I don't care. I paid $400 for this.
That's a very cheap price for that.
You run back and forth. Don't make excuses.
Okay.
We will debase ourselves for any amount of money, just for you, sir.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to the carnival.
Scene 3.
I'm so sorry for disrupting the sanctity of the potato, Grandma and Grandpa.
You.
all right.
No. Jerry is not okay.
All right. Sorry, I thought it was good to support our younglings cooking thing, but
You, grandchild. You need to go out. And you need to get into that potato field. And
Scene
you
4.
need. I'm waiting.
Scene 2. Scene 1.
Oh my God!
I have
Oh,
gout.
look at those feet. Look at those feet.
Not again!
Scene 3.
Potatoes are
Scene
good.
2. Scene 3.
Stop throwing potatoes at me, Grandpa.
Scene 1.
Oh,
Oh God, that is horrid. Oh, we have
Scene
to
2.
All right, this is enough. You're gonna have a sore arm today. You can't even try it. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's guess who's done.
Scene 1.
sorry. You got,
Scene 2.
you got to get rid of.
Scene 1.
Honey, we really have to take care of
Scene
it.
1.
No,
Scene 2.
no.
Scene 1. Scene 2. And scene.
The,
That's good cardio.
I just wanted to see if I could make Tim or Brett fall over. It's really what the game was about for me tonight. So thank you. But I believe, Brett, now that you're good and rested, why don't you try and introduce the next game for me, buddy?
Okay. Hold on. Hey, everybody. So, unfortunately, this is the last game of the night. No.
Aw.
But yeah, this next game is called Because I Said So. And in this game, I'm a kid again. And I'm going to have two other people with me, and they're going to try to explain stuff to me because I don't understand stuff. I'm a kid. I'm just going to keep asking them why. And it's their job to explain me things. And sooner or later, one of them should crack, and then they're out. And then we move on to the next person to take their place. We're going to have all the cast and two two guests for this game. If you would like to play, just put it in chat. We got Corey. If anyone else wants to join in, please say. But it looks like we're good. So let's bring back Jesse again. Our fam. Hey.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! How's it going?
Bring it on.
All right. So, is there anything in the show that you haven't seen enough of, or something that you want to see more of, or something you want to? Yeah. What do you got?
Math.
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 Okay. Math. All right. So, let's let me tell you the order here. We got Jonathan, Audrey, then we're gonna have Corey, then Meredith, Tim, and then Mallory. Yeah. So let's start off with Tim and Mallory. Actually, let's start off with Tim and Mallory. Let's get.
How you doing, son?
Doing good. Where's Mallory?
All right.
So, hey, Mallory, why do I need to learn math?
Because math is the foundation of everything else.
Why?
Because that's what the world started with, was 1 + 1 = 2.
Why?
Because one person was really lonely, so they just had a second person just appear, and then there were two.
Why?
Because a weird person wrote in a book.
Why?
Because they were on a boat and they were bored.
Why were they on a boat?
Well, because it was probably raining a lot and they decided to go on a cruise.
Why did they go on a cruise?
Because they're super fun.
Meh. We know that. I'm gonna kick you out for that, Mallory. Let's bring Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan.
I prefer if you call me Dad.
Hey, Dad. Why do unicorns have a horn on their forehead?
Because it would be painful for them to sit if it was on their butt.
Oh, why?
Because we have nerves at the end of our buns, and they could be hurt if we sit on something sharp.
Why?
Because sharp things can hurt our butts.
Tim, other Dad, can you tell me more butt stuff? More things about butts?
Sure. We also have something called a tailbone under the butt, and if you land on that, that would also hurt as well.
Okay. Can you give me more butt stuff, John? Dad?
Well, due to a genetic predisposition, you probably will have hemorrhoids when you're older.
Ooh, what are hemorrhoids?
Well, they are sort of issues that occur if you don't take care of yourself, and it can just be kind of difficult.
Meh. I thought that was a little too vague. I'm sorry, Tim. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna bring Audrey. Oh.
Wait.
After Audrey, it's Corey. But yeah. What happened? Hey, Audrey, why are ducks good pilots?
Ducks are good pilots because they have an incredible sense of direction.
Ooh, why?
Because of magnetic deposits in their beaks, they can sense true north.
Ooh, why?
Because north is where all the magnets live.
What? Why?
The truck broke down on the way to the south, so they just kept them there.
Ooh, why?
Because who's going to go all the way up there to get them back?
Who would go there to get them back?
Probably non-union workers. Union people would cost too much.
Why do they cost too much?
Because they want this thing called getting paid for some reason.
Why do people want to get paid?
Because that's how you make the money to pay the bills.
Why do we have bills?
Because ducks have mouths.
That's a great answer. I'm gonna take out Jonathan just because that answer was great, too great. I'm sorry, Jonathan, I didn't give you a chance there, but that was great.
That hurts, man. You're no longer my favorite.
Oh man, Corey, you're on here. Corey, why are lasers so cool?
Because everybody loves a good laser show.
Ooh, why?
Because the photoreceptors in our brain are very receptive to color.
Ooh, why?
Because color is always special.
Why is color so special?
Because it comes right from the rainbow.
Ooh, why?
Because the rainbow is the important part of what comes after the rain.
Ooh, why?
Rainbows come after the rain because that's when they feel like it's the safest.
Oh, why?
Because it is one of the brightest things you can see in the sky.
Ooh, what's brighter than the brightest thing in the sky?
Brighter than the brightest thing is you, my dear son.
Ooh, what's the dullest thing?
Your feet.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! No, Corey, you're out of here. Can't make fun of my feet and get away with it. Meredith, you're in. Okay. Hey Meredith, what's a good catchphrase other than ka-chow?
A good catchphrase is, how you doing?
Ooh. Hey, what's another catchphrase, Audrey?
Another catchphrase is, ain't no rule that a dog can't play basketball.
Whoa, why should dogs play basketball?
Because dogs really enjoy playing with balls.
Ooh, tell me more about balls.
They are in the gym class right now.
Oh, what's another thing they could play in gym?
They could play volleyball.
Ooh, what's better than volleyball?
What's better than volleyball? Nothing's better than volleyball, baby.
What? Why?
Because volleyball, you get to hit a ball really, really hard over nets.
Ooh, why are nets so important?
Because you use them to catch butterflies.
What? Why?
Because we want to examine how pretty the butterflies are.
Why?
Because then when we look at how pretty the butterflies are, we can apply that to ourselves.
Why?
Because sometimes we like to put fairy wings on ourselves so we can be pretty.
Why do we need to be pretty?
Because the corporate conglomerate beauty industry makeup standards tell us we have to be.
Why?
Because life kind of sucks sometimes. But that's okay, because you're at least still pretty and you get to wear pretty red lipsticks.
Ooh. Why?
Lipstick is red because that's the color of blood.
Why?
Because red is like the most badass color in the land of blood.
Why?
Because red is also the color of tomatoes. Yeah.
Why?
Because if tomatoes were red, then they would be potatoes.
Oh, scene! I'm calling scene right there. Nice job, guys. You did it. I'm gonna pass it off to Jonathan.
Excellent job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So did you guys have a good time tonight?
Yeah.
Well done. I love to see all those faces screaming into their muted microphones about how good a time they've had. So we have come to the end of our show. Once again, we are, as we said, pay what you wish. If you do want to buy a ticket, I know we've had a bunch of you already have. As you can see, we've got the link over here. Think it's worth $10, $10. Think it's worth $20. You know how it works. We appreciate everything you do, because without you doing that and supporting us, we're really just a bunch of lonely nerds with nothing to do on a goddamn Friday night. So thank you very much. If you'd like, you can actually book us for parties. Lori's actually booked us for a private party for her son. We've done all sorts of parties. We've done tons of stuff, private parties, company events. If you enjoyed it, tell your friends. Word of mouth is how we exist. It was for you. When I said it was for you before, you said, Caden, don't be that Lori. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. You're so lucky. You're my favorite Lori. Oh yeah. So Lori booked it for her. But seriously though, if you could just share these videos on Facebook, like us, go to YouTube, like, subscribe. Those things really do make a difference for us. I would like to tonight, do me a big favor. I want a big round of applause for all of our volunteers tonight. Thank you, everybody who helped us out with some of the games. I would like to thank my good friend Jesse for being thrown on the spot as the fam. Thank you very much. And I'd like to thank our cast. We've got Audrey.
Next stop, Bloodquam Nebula.
We've got Meredith.
Well, you see, what I did was I put my thumbs in the ground and then I ended up giving birth to a unikernel.
We've got Tim.
I can't do anything else with that joke. My brain's fried.
You know her, you love her. We've got Mallory.
Ka-chow!
We've got the man, the myth, the legend, Daniel Zandor. And finally, last but not least, we've got Betsy.
There, right there. Yep.
And
scene.
Bye, everybody.
Well,
Do the
bye
waving
now.
thing. Yeah, we're doing the waving thing.
Remember to
Sorry,
vote
you had to
early.
see all that.
Yeah,
Bye.
we're good, 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 good.